I've always had a soft spot for history. The older I get, the more I realize it never really stops teaching you. You look back and suddenly things click in ways that they never did before. So let's take a walk back through January 30th. Drop your favorite fact in the comments. I'm Chris, your history guide, bringing you some calm morning history vibes. If you're a fan of fun, exciting, and incredible history facts delivered every day, hit all of these buttons. It's easy and it doesn't cost you anything but time. We start in 1844 with Richard Theodore Greener. On this day, he became the first African American to graduate from Harvard University. Think about that for a second. Mid 19th century America, Harvard. That took more than intelligence. That took a spine made of steel. Jump ahead to 1901, and Kansas is having a very different kind of day. A group of prohibitionists, led by Carrie Nation, decided they were done talking. They walked into 12 different saloons and started smashing them completely to bits. Bottles, mirrors, bars. It was less debate and more blunt force activism. By 1920, something surprising happened. Mazda becomes an official company. Every time I hear that, I pause. Cars feel modern. Mazda turns out to be over a century old. That one always sneaks up on me. 1931, Charlie Chaplin premieres City Lights, a silent romantic comedy released when sound films were already taking over, and yet somehow it becomes his masterpiece. No dialogue, all heart, proof that you do not need noise to say something meaningful. 2 years later, in 1933, the Lone Ranger rides into Detroit radio for the first time. An entire generation would grow up knowing that voice and that music before ever seeing him on screen. Then January 30th takes a darker turn. In 1945, the German ship Wilhelm Gustloff is sunk by a Soviet submarine. Nearly 9,000 people die. It remains the deadliest maritime disaster in history, and most people have never even heard about it. In 1948, Mahatma Gandhi is assassinated in New Delhi. A man who preached nonviolence is killed by an extremist. History has a way of reminding us how fragile progress can actually be. And then in 1956, Martin Luther King Jr.'s home is bombed. His family survives, and he responds by urging calm. That moment tells you a lot about the kind of leader he was becoming. By 1964, the Ranger spacecraft launches toward the moon with television cameras on board. Humanity starts setting its eyes on space, step by careful step. And in 1980, the first Chinese Olympic team arrives in New York for the Winter Games in Lake Placid, a quiet moment that signals a changing world. So which one of these stuck with you? Drop it in the comments. Like, follow, and share for more interesting and daily weird history. Stay thirsty for knowledge, my friends.